Well, hello, everyone. Come on in and grab a beverage and take a seat at my table, and let's continue on with the Sebastian Rogers case. Today, we are breaking down um, video that he did with Terri Lynn. We're doing the second half of that tonight. We did the other half yesterday. So Um, sorry about the little glitch at the beginning there. StreamYard is really messing up. I know a lot of creators have been saying that, and now I just experienced it, so it's kind of weird. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm not sure how much we have left tonight of this video, so we're gonna try to completely finish it up. All right, here we go.
Yeah, he
Jennifer, positivity. I'm hoping that they're just not sharing and they're building a case and they're doing something to find my son.
Amen. Let's see, Seth Hoffman, Sebastian like to hide. That wasn't that right there, that he was a runner actually in the beginning as well. That was said in the beginning. Hello, sweet Jody. That was also stated in the beginning. They never mentioned if he was verbal or not in the beginning. A lot of things they did not tell us in the beginning. We had to dig for ourselves.
I don't know, Miss Lady McGillicuddy. Normally doesn't speak much about them. When he comes with me on the weekend, we have things we're gonna do. We play Magic the Gathering, we play Dungeons and Dragons, and we like to go out to go fishing. We like to go out to eat. You know, the weekends go by so fast.
That's a TBI thing, in my opinion. And the color version. Space Rebecca. See, ooh. Thank you, Chloe. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Thank you. If we feel this help us, I can only imagine what you are going through. Oh my God. Thank you, Kat. 2 years that I know that they've been married. I don't know how long they've been together. Maybe you can answer that one.
They've been together since before me were divorced.
He answered it out of his own mouth. They are failing, and I said that myself. I did say that, crazy cat mom. Yes, thank you again, Chloe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Cosmic. Thank you. Thank you. Kentucky's great. Thank you. Let's see. They said it today. Oh my God. So he took the garbage out. Yeah.
I will talk to you all tomorrow.
Thank you, Seth. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, thank you, Miss Robin. And thank you, Seth. And I appreciate it. And we'll get what we talked about. We'll get together on that and get it planned out.
You should be able, well, Shane Allen, you should be able to go to the TBI website and download the poster for him.
Mm-hmm. You can copy it from the, yes, I'll give you, I'll go get the link and I'll get the link. Hello, my sweet Jody. I'll get the link. I'll get that link and I'll make sure. Thank you, Miss Robin. And if you need anything, you've got my number. Call me anytime. Seth, you know you have my number. You can call me anytime. I don't care what time it is. Wait, hold on. Can you hold on just one quick second, Seth? Let me see if I can find it. I'm looking to see if I can get your questions. I'm looking to see. David, okay. Seth, it says praying for you as well as the safe return of Sebastian. Did you only communicate any way other than by telephone? Did you use any other technology to communicate with your son?
No, just phone.
Okay, just the phone. Let me find the. I'm looking for one more question. I'm looking. I don't see another one.
Fred, I can answer that. I was homeless in California when she filed and accused me of child abuse during our divorce. And my son literally made the comment that he'd rather live with me in a car than his mom. My son has been waiting to move in with me ever since I left California and got here.
Amen.
I agree, kitty cat.
Hello, sweet Michelle. Yeah. Hello, Claudia. Yeah, David, I don't see another one, but if you any question you have, I'll send it to him.
I'm catching up to where you were just at.
Yeah, I'm looking to see where I'm looking, but David, I only seen the one. Yeah, he knows it. He has my number, and I told him at any point he can call me anytime. Y'all hear my cat? I know he's sorry, but he gets involved into everything. This is part of his show too. He said that's why he jumps right up here. Hello, Rebel. He jumps right up here and gets in the business. Yeah, and everything and emotion that he's showing right here. This is not fake. It's not. I wished it could be. I wish this was.
Cooler Adventures. I don't know if Chris has family in Portland or not. I believe I have your information, Chloe. I will probably reach out to you tomorrow.
Yes, just keep them in your prayers. Like he said, Fred, I don't know if he knows if there have been any searches there in Portland. When was the last time that you spoke to Sebastian on the phone? Do you recall?
I spoke to him Thursday before he disappeared.
That would be the. Oh gosh. Can I ask if did he sound? Did he sound in any way? Did he sound different? Was he himself? Was he happy? Was he sad? Was he?
He sounded like a typical teenager that had homework and chores to do after school. Like, he wasn't happy that he had to do homework. And I completely understand. I mean, I never liked having to do homework, so I can relate.
I can agree to that. Was it a lengthy conversation, Seth, or was it just like a short conversation and I'll see you soon?
It was the Thursday before that weekend his mama had him. So I don't call on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because I don't like to interrupt their weekend together. But it was about 3 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes, somewhere in between there. It was my normal conversations with him. Call him up, hey, how was school? It was okay. Okay, were you in trouble or anything? Did you get in trouble? Did you have a good day? You know, what did you do? Learn anything new? You know, most of the time I get no. Like, the same question you asked me yesterday, Dad. And it's like, I know, I'm Dad. I'm going to do this.
Gotcha.
You know? Said he didn't have any homework. I think he said he had no homework and that he chores to do that his mom wanted him to do.
Were his conversations usually short, or did he try to stay on long?
It would depend, because at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, when he gets home, and I call him at 3:30, normally he's got homework that he's got to do or his chores before his mom gets home. Now, later on in the evening, if I called him, we might talk for a little bit longer than that. It depends on if he was doing something. If he was doing something, he didn't want to be bothered. It's like,
Yeah.
but I understood that.
Gosh, I agree with you. I get it. I do get it. I get it.
No, Fred, not that I know of. Portland is, I think, a couple counties away.
No, it's from where they reside.
I mean, I'm in Montgomery County, so in order for me to get to Henderson,
Yeah, from you, yes.
yeah,
Did he have any bedwetting issues?
not at my house.
Not at his home.
So, yeah, Seth really doesn't know a whole lot, and I kind of talked about this in the last video. Portland, Tennessee is only, what did I say, 24.7 miles away from Hendersonville, and that is still Sumner County. So he's saying a couple counties away. No, it's not. No, it's the same county as Hendersonville, Gallatin. It's all included right in there. So, but he hasn't lived there long. He didn't know the area well, and I can understand what he's saying there. It was watching this video yesterday and today. I just so much wish I still lived in Portland, because I'd be out there handing out flyers, doing what I could to help, and only being 24 miles from Hendersonville, I could be helping there too. So, but now I live 1,100 miles away, and it's just heart-wrenching, knowing that I lived there and I would have been so close. But this was the first time I remember hearing Seth talk about his last conversation with Sebastian before he went missing. So that's been kind of interesting.
No, not at his home. Let's see what else we got here, real quick. Oh God, that's up to you to answer that one if you feel like it. If he loved, I mean, yeah. It's a little weird. Oh gosh, when you were with his mother, did you ever speak for 3 hours at a time on the phone straight?
Not after we were together. When we were dating, I would talk to her on my way to work if she was up, or I would talk to her on my way home for an hour away. So
That was that.
no, David.
Let's see. Yeah, and here's the right there. There is to get that poster right there. Anybody that would like to get that, there it is, right there. Nobody likes homework. There's the link right there.
Do you ask David Bryan where is he at in Georgia?
David, Brian, where are you at in Georgia, if you don't mind me asking? Let's see. They have, I think they did speak to some classmates, and they also spoke to teachers. There was an interview that was put out on that one.
I've spoken with the SRO. The SRO said that he had like 5 friends that came from middle school that were there too. And I mean, he said that from my understanding, they spoke with all of his teachers and some that weren't his teachers. And they can't speak to all the children, but they can ask the children if they have any information, because in order to do that, you have to get permission from parents. Parents have to be there when you're speaking to a minor.
That's weird. Thank you, my Jody. That's odd. Okay. He wanted to be with his dad.
You're right, McGillicuddy. It's not just the cutest, it's the honest. It's a very honest smile.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yes, Portland is in Sumner County. Oh, Taylor Swift advocates. She does live in Hendersonville or has a home here. What about the Uber that we was talking about?
Reach out. So I don't have to reach out to these people.
No,
I would like. There's Jelly Roll, there's Kid Rock, there's Taylor Swift. I mean, there's a lot that live here in Nashville.
You're correct. We have a lot. Do y'all see Ambulance Girl? Why can I not see Ambulance Girl? That's weird. I can see you now. I can see you now. What about the Uber that I did? Okay, the Uber that was driving, or the neighbor was talking about around that area. I don't know nothing about the Uber.
I can answer that in a second. I did not know that Portland is Sumner County.
Yes. Lower, 39 minutes.
If anybody knows Taylor Swift, please reach out to her, because that would help get my son's pictures and stuff.
We're going to work on that one. Let's see.
Apple Crescent, yeah. I think a 3-way phone call to 911 is strange.
Very. I do find that odd. I will agree with that one. Very odd. It doesn't even make any sense. I mean, no, I wouldn't even bother to make that 3-way call.
Fuller Adventures. I mean, if he hadn't been home for weeks and they hadn't had a good talk, I mean, I would talk to Katie when she was on deployment. Our phone calls were very short because she was on a ship. So, you know, I don't know the ins and outs. Okay, Vanessa. What type of classes? He was in the Why We Try program, which is pretty much it's like it's everybody in the general class would get, 30 questions. He would get like 20. They would have 45 minutes to answer it. He would have an hour. So they gave him less questions and more time to solve it out. Butterfly Girl. From my understanding, that they actually did track down the Uber and talk to both of the people that got in the vehicle and the Uber driver. And that was T Guy that did that.
Let's see. Okay, let me see. What else we got here? Hello, Red Wings. Let's work on it, Seth. Okay. Okay, we got Allie's reaching out. Let's see. Yeah, that three-way phone call. That, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Gracie, it is what it is. I mean, I'm a dad,
Yep.
and I think any information that I can get about my son.
He hasn't stopped.
No,
We'll keep reaching out.
definitely don't go have a beer too or go out to eat. So, you know,
No, we're not going on a motorcycle ride or anything like that. Trust me. I said that.
I go out to eat with my friends. You know, my friends normally will go fishing with me. So, you know, yeah.
I heard the sheriff's department. I don't want to play that call with him up here because I don't want it to. I don't want that. Like I don't want to do that to this man. But it's not them. It's the call that they put out. The dispatch put out. So I was like, I don't want to do that to him. I feel horrible. I mean, he's been put through hell. He's going through hell. I mean, he is going through hell. This is the worst hell any parent could ever go through. I mean, I'm not even going through it, but I've seen parents going through it. It's hell. And it's a club they didn't ask to be in. But yes, I have his GoFundMe that, and it's not coming. I will not remove that from my community wall. That will help him along the way as he's off of work right now, while he is searching for his child and continues to search for his child. It doesn't stop. That's his child. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer has a lot of horses. And see, once Sebastian comes home, you've got a destination to go. She has a ton of horses and baby horses, and he loves animals.
I think I'm behind on the chat still. I think I'm trying to catch up.
I'm trying to get you there. Let's see. She's going to the horses. Let's see. Was there a recording from them calling the sheriff's department? I don't know if there was a recording of them calling the sheriff's department or not. I don't know. I just know what the call that was put out. I left that one.
I'm just now getting them to Margin Gun Kelly 420. I don't know. I know they took all of our phones. They had mine for 12 hours.
The light. There is a full video of that light. It said that the date is wrong on there. That has been said. One. And it does have a time mark on it at 3 something in the morning. Was he known to, did he have a fascination with flashlights that you're aware of?
He had his own flashlight here. I make sure.
Was he fascinated with flashlights?
I don't know if he would be fascinated. I mean, like I said,
It's a hard one.
I'm in law enforcement, and I grew up in the country.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you be prepared or suffer.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, I got you.
Knew if you're going to wake up in the middle of the night with a tornado coming. I grew up in Kansas. So, you know, it's Sebastian knows what the flashlights are, the big flashlights. And then he knows where the small flashlights are. And he has one in his room. He always has one in his room that I switch the batteries out on every month to make sure that it stays. Because he would use it. I mean, he would turn the lights off.
So this comment that is on the screen right now, Seth, when you stated Sebastian would need to get chores done before Mom got home, did he stay alone at home at times? Thank you, dear. Many prayers and love your way. Um, Seth said that when he got home from school, he had to have his chores and his homework done before Mom got home from work. So yes, keep in mind, Sebastian was 15 years old and is high functioning autistic. So, I don't think that it was a bad, necessarily a bad thing that he was home alone for a couple hours. Um, but we'll wait and see. I'm not sure if Seth does answer this one or not.
Be underneath his bed with his flashlight on, reading a book. I remember being a kid having the blanket in the dark over my knees and my head, reading a book by flashlight.
I can remember doing that. I remember doing that.
My son has. I like to think that I have an old soul, and my son has an old soul as well.
Nothing wrong
See,
with that.
that he was just raised by somebody with an old soul. I don't know. No, Fred didn't come back immediately. He came back when they started asking questions.
I don't know if his ex has been.
I don't know, Butterfly Girl. That stuff was really spotty, and TBI really hasn't given me an answer on that stuff. So I don't know if it's part of the investigation or not.
That's true. Consensus says that most kids have a flashlight. Let's see.
Yes, Angel. I mean, he stayed at my house by himself, and I would go to work and come home.
That's a good kid. That's a good kid. And did chores. Thank you, David. Let's see. Yes, I've got that all on there, and I'll keep that on there. I've got the GoFundMe on there. If anybody wants to help out on that, you're more than welcome to. I know that Seth would appreciate it, as we all know that he is in law enforcement himself. And right now, his main focus and goal is his son. And that's bringing his son home. Hello, Lynn. Welcome. Let's see. Hello from Kansas. Prayers for you and Sebastian. Guess Missing and Endangered was also sharing out Sebastian's flyers. Thank you. Send all yeah, I don't want to think like that. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Apple. Angel said thank you. I don't want to ask because I feel like he got portrayed as the autistic kid. It's so bad he can't be responsible for anything. He is a very typical teenager. A teenage boy, it sounds to me, very intelligent fella. To me, so yeah, I agree. How far could he see without his glasses? That's a question for you. Do you know how far he could see without his glasses, Seth?
Has what technically he has what they call a lazy. Can you all hear me?
A lazy eye?
Yeah.
Okay,
So the glass, you correct the lazy eye, so you wouldn't have surgery, and then from my understanding, he was as he got older, his vision was becoming more like his dad's. Hello, Lynn. C spelled the fun way. Hello from Kansas.
yes.
Yep, I was born in Kansas. Whoop, whoop. Go Riverton Rams.
Let's see what you got. Dogs. Okay, they said dogs picked up scent and it dropped in the construction area, but Chris Proudfoot will tell you dogs are unreliable. Oh my God, because he's the smartest man on the planet. That's a lie. Well, the smartest part. Welcome, Gigi. Thank you, David. Thank you very much. Let's see what we got here. Can you talk about the scents at all? Do you know anything about the scents?
That is, I did not treat my son like he had a disability. I knew that once he was an adult, people weren't going to treat him like he had a disability. So why would I treat him like he had a disability?
Amen. Agreed, Fred. Has he ever left with a friend without telling anyone?
No.
He's done that. No. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Bear.
Let's see what's going on here.
Margin, I sure hope so.
Me too. Let's see. Yeah, we know that one.
T Cherry F, I have no idea.
Amen, Angel. Agree.
Thank you for the hug, Victor.
Let's see. No place like home, that's for sure.
Toto said he took my slippers.
Continued prayers. Let's see. Agree.
Oh, Lady McGillicuddy, I wear Coke bottle lenses. Thank God, it's technology. They don't weigh that much.
Murfreesboro.
I would say that. Well, he puts on his glasses every time he gets up out of bed.
What's the best way we can support you, sir?
Get flyers out to find my son.
Okay. We're on that. Okay, let's see. I'll just be honest. I'm so pissed over this precious boy situation. I can't even keep a train of thought most of the time. Justice for Sebastian. I agree on that. Seth, did you say Chris didn't come back from Memphis until law enforcement started asking questions?
Yes.
The dog barked when the stepdad did an interview. Yes, it did do that. I heard that myself. Yet no dog was barking that night has me concerned, which I've mentioned this. I pray for a miracle and ask for Sebastian Rogers to be returned to his dad. Amen.
Okay, so as far as Chris returning back to Hendersonville, what we know today, 8 months later, is that Chris was actually working until about 11 o'clock when they told him to go home. And that was due to safety issues. So he didn't ask to leave. His boss didn't even know that he was married and had a stepson. Nobody at work was told that Sebastian was missing. He was told to go home because of safety issues. So something was going on. Remember, he's a crane operator, and they're holding those big beams up over people's heads and things like that. So whatever happened that day was a safety issue, and he was sent home. So from my understanding, heard he got home in the afternoon at some point. 1:32, something like that is what I've heard. I don't know if that's fact, but Chris himself has said he got home later in the afternoon. So,
Yes, I've got that on my community wall on my channel. It'll take you directly to it, and you can donate right to that, and he would appreciate support, any support that you can give. He's not going to stop. I don't think any of us are.
Hi, Miss Karen.
I don't know if you want to comment on that right there.
Which one?
The locks on the home.
Time that I've been there, the door's never been shut because people are there.
Okay, and about what time did he come back? You were there all day, I think you said.
I really don't remember. I mean, I was there. I
so this Chloe, I believe, was the private eye that ended up working for Seth. She's been somewhat in his face throughout this video. Some of her comments were kind of pushy, in his face kind of thing. But I don't know. And, I know we've heard that there was, Seth ended up firing a couple of his private eyes, Chloe and Heather, I believe. And and supposedly one of them was working with Chris Proudfoot as well. So I don't know. A mess. This case and the relationships involved have turned into a mess. So what's important here is Sebastian. He has to be the focus because everything has gotten so out of whack now.
I'm so exhausted. I know that I fell asleep in my truck in front of the driveway, and I vaguely remember him coming in with his hazards on and rolled into the thing. I really don't remember.
Do you know William Daly? He goes by Billy.
Sounds familiar.
I agree, Angel. Completely agree. So the doors don't automatically lock. They say it's a keypad lock. A house key to both.
I know that his house key for here was in the top drawer on his dresser.
The bus stop. The bus stop might have been right outside the subdivision. I don't know.
Bus stop was right in front of their house.
Oh gosh, he got a better ride. Does he have any particular mannerisms or stems that may stand out with stand out with possibly helping to spot him? My son has Asperger's and has some distinct stems.
He likes it. Well, when he runs, he Naruto runs.
And can we correct his weight? He's not 120 pounds.
No, he's like 106, maybe 108. I mean, I don't know what it is now.
Fish, the phone was at home, and they've already asked if he had a burner phone, and I don't believe that he had one that I'm aware of. Let's see. Oh gosh, they keep asking the same question. I don't know why they would not want him around Chris's daughter. I have no idea, and I don't know if he does either. And I don't even know. Huh?
Chris drives a truck.
He drives a truck. Okay. Let's see. They're asking about, let's see, if you're wanting to elaborate on why they don't want him or Sebastian around Chris's daughter, which I'm not aware of this. Hello, Claudia. I don't know if that even pertains to anything, to be honest.
I don't know. When Sebastian's here, he FaceTimes Faith for a long time.
I mean, I don't even know. Does he? I'm not going to say what I was about to say. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Can he be around her? I mean, not Sebastian, but I'm saying, does he even see his own daughter? There you go. They're in a court battle here. Don't even know if he sees his own child. So I don't know why anybody would worry about that. No, you're fine, Angel. You're fine. Let's see. Oh, it does. It does, especially when somebody's a control freak, in my opinion. Yeah, he is the respondent. She's the petitioner, and he's the respondent.
I have no idea. So
I'll answer it. I'm answering it. I answered it. Any more questions? This poor man has probably slept 2 hours. And he's doing a damn good job. And plus, he's been looking for his child. Plus, he's been cleaning. And that side by side, next time they better offer it. It did change, actually. There's a different date on that. Because I don't want to keep him all night. I don't. But when you tell me when you're ready, let's see. What kind of truck? I don't know. Was it a Chevy truck?
What?
I think
One
that he
big-
drives a Chevy truck. I don't know exactly.
One big enough to tow that 5th boat that he's got. It's bigger than my truck. I don't have anything to prove.
No, this is just a dad. Listen, he's just the dad that wants his baby back. That's all it is. He's the dad that wants his baby back. That's it. We're here to try to figure out what we can, and at least we have somebody that's honest. Thank you, Fish, because it's odd. And that
I
is one of
appreciate it.
Thank you, Fish. I really appreciate that. Fish, you're showing you have a heart, man. You're coming around with that heart. Because that was one of my questions I did ask, but when you're locking down a phone, why would a teenager want a phone that's locked down? I wouldn't want nothing to do with that phone.
Yes, Fuller.
True. It's a fact. Yeah.
Well, my whole point is, why would you get a smartphone if you're just going to lock down the internet anyways?
Yeah.
I was going to get him a flip phone. And she went and got him a smartphone. I was going to get him a phone he could call, take pictures, and he could play Snake.
Let's see. I'm going to read you some of these things. Let's see.
Thank you, Gigi.
Well, they treat him like that he's not allowed to actually do anything, to be honest. Like he's stuck in a home. Let me just grab some of these real quick, and I'll run through what I do have. Let's see. He says that he knew about 3 vigils. One that they didn't attend was because of law enforcement agencies they were dealing with. The second one because of the security reasons. The third one because they did not know about it. They weren't informed. And it was where the bio father lives. Let's see.
Oh, I don't know what you...
Yeah, I'm just reading some answers that were given by stepdad. Because
That's right. I mean,
let's see.
typically TBI doesn't clear anybody until until the investigation is done.
Correct.
The investigation will be done after Sebastian is found.
Let's see. What else do we have here? He would not answer anything about the door locked. He said his dogs were trained. They were on a schedule. and that they have potty pads and trays in their pens. Let me see what else we have here. He did say that he had been away, and the last time that he had seen Sebastian was in the beginning, first part of February. How true that is, I don't know. I don't believe it. Anything else that snuck out and struck out at me? Not a lot. Wouldn't elaborate on the security of the home because he actually was acting like he had security at the home. Let's see, we got airdrop flowers. Hello, J.R. Boston. I got the polygraph part. And that's probably about it right there.
She's kind of going through everything that Chris talked about on Chronicles of Olivia the same day that this took place, which was the 18th of March. So we already went over that in part 18. If you want to take a look at that, go back and take a look at that video. You can see what Chris and Katie said then.
And then, of course, he's been arguing with people. I'm going to read off that. And that's what he has spent his time doing. Actually, is arguing with people. He is so ignorant that when asked if Sebastian was on any nighttime medication that would cause him to be sleepy, they can't answer that because of HIPAA. Wow. Well, yeah, that's not true. Do you know what methods they've used to search her home? I know the dogs, but any other methods?
Dogs, officers, they've been in the house like 10 to 12 times.
They were informed. Any forensic searches that you're aware of?
No, not that I'm aware.
Let's see if we got anything else. Do you find this statement here odd? The idea that someone hurt Sebastian and threw him into a wet, fresh paved driveway is funny. To bury a body in concrete, it would need to be at least 12 inches thick. Secondly, you have to smooth out the concrete and finish it before it's dried. All of that is done while the concrete is poured and being set.
I have no idea, Fuller.
That was said by CP.
No, I was answering Fuller's question.
Yeah, I've never heard. Yeah, I agree. Stepfather did.
Okay, that question from Terri Lynn, I had heard that way back in the beginning too, and I don't remember where Chris said that. If any of you know, please email me at granniescrimebusters@gmail.com. I'd really like to have the receipts on where that one came out, because I know he said it. And what are your guys' thoughts on the fact that Chris would say something like that? I think it's horrific, in my opinion. But
Did Donna give you any insight?
No,
No.
and she hasn't reached back out to me either.
Hello, Juju. Let's see. And here it is. Chris states he took and passed a polygraph. It says, have you both taken polygraph test? And if so, what were the results? Thank you. Foo-foo. This is Chris responding. Yes, and the results are passed. His words. Welcome, Susie. Let's see. Which I find odd. He says Sebastian did not have any friends because of his situation with autism. He wasn't ever alone in school for kids to do the things mentioned below, meaning bully him and such. Oh, he thinks a lot of things are funny, which I don't find anything that he says funny, and he's smug. And that's just, yeah. Let's see. Anything else I see on here? Nothing more that I see. Let's see. CP said on an interview they've been cleared. No, they have not. They've not been cleared. Not been cleared. Have you been cleared? I mean, I would say Seth's more cleared than anybody. That's my opinion.
TBI hasn't cleared anybody.
Thank you. And you are in law enforcement, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Let's see, I have transcript from last night. Okay, for the record, somebody asked the question, was a polygraph taken and has it been passed? Yes. I didn't specify who or when. See, that's two different things that he's saying. Agree, Sarah. Agree. Yeah, major deflection. There's a lot of deflection. Is there any reason the number of shoes Sebastian owns is so secretive, according to Katie?
I have no idea.
Agree, Liz. Let them keep talking. I have no idea, nor do I know why it's so important to say you're not in trouble. The doors are locked. He was making breakfast. You would have passed him if that were the case. Yeah. Any other questions? Seth, have you taken a poly? Not that you need to, just trying to narrow down. Well, he was offered. He said earlier he was offered and he offered and they didn't need it, I guess. I don't know. See, also, how do they know the number of shoes? But insist he wasn't wearing the sweatshirt, possibly two, one of 3 different shirts. Let's see. He did state that. Let's see. Had the dogs ever got out at night? He didn't live in the home. Spoken past. Yes, he did speak in past tense in that video. He did. And I have played that. I hope they have more than we think. I pray they have more than we think. If not, then we're screwed. I pray they do. I do. Let's see. I think some of the hand, they're talking about the holding hand one where they're doing the tapping. Are you good, Seth?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to use the bathroom.
I was making sure you're good. If you're getting tired, you let me know. Because I know
I've been tired for weeks. I'm just reading these. No, Angel, I have not taken a polygraph. I volunteered.
Yeah, he also
that I didn't need to.
Well, that was my question, Angel, but I didn't get to ask it. Did Sebastian ever, I mean, I don't know if I can ask you this, but did Sebastian ever tell you that he was being mistreated?
No, he never did.
Okay.
Seth, I came in late. Have you talked about Sebastian's favorite songs? I haven't. Because the list is, it literally, I have 4 lists that are mixes on my YouTube for all of his favorite songs. Everything from country music, and when I say country music, I'm talking about Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson, Hank Williams Sr., Hank Williams Jr., all the way to hip hop. I mean, I try to stay away from letting him listen to certain songs that have bad things in them, things that children shouldn't be doing.
She did speak in the past tense. I do have that. Mm-hmm. Oh. Do you want me to play the, let me see. Let's see.
I would like to believe that he would, Fuller. I mean, my son liked Meatloaf. He liked Queen. I mean, he liked AC/DC. But he also liked Clave de Monde, which they do. I mean, they did all the songs for Lord of the Rings.
All that's been done, Juju.
I was told that they have pulled records. They did ping everyone, and I talk to them every day or every other day.
Well, I mean, hold on. This doesn't bother you, I'll do it. Hold on. You tell me if it bothers you. Does that video that I told you I did do.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Well, I thought we'd be able to finish this video tonight, but we're not going to. I was looking at Seth is on here for at least another hour. So this is going to be 3 parts. Tell me in the comments what you guys think. It's okay to disagree. All I ask is that you remain respectful. And don't show hate on this channel. Don't talk negatively about any other creators. And don't forget to light it up green for Sebastian. Put his flyers out and about wherever you are. Check with your local Walmart to see if they have Sebastian's flyer on their wall. I live in north central Wisconsin, and they do have Sebastian's flyer on their wall, which I was very happy to see. I didn't have to do anything about that. But trust me, I would have if they did not have it up there. Just keep in mind, say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. 15 years old. He'll be 16 in December, guys. Wouldn't it be an awesome Christmas if he was home before? It'd be an awesome gift for Seth. Just keep your eyes peeled for him. He has dirty blonde hair, brown eyes, 5'5". I've heard weighs between 110 and they're saying 120. Wears square-rimmed glasses. Doesn't like to be barefoot. He has trouble making friends. He has trouble with social interactions. Favorite song is Eye of the Tiger, but you just heard Seth say he's got very eclectic tastes. And actually, Chris said that on one of the prior videos that we watched, that Sebastian likes all kinds of music, So I think that's awesome. So he does respond to music, and his favorite color is green. So share these things on social media, say his name, keep your eyes peeled for him, light your porches up green until he comes home. Do everything that you can do to bring this guy home. We need him home. That's my new goal. See him home before Christmas. All right, guys. We're going to end it there for tonight. We will go ahead and continue on with part 3 for tomorrow. And we will see you on that one. Thank you for watching another episode of Granny's Crime Busters. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like and even share the content. You can follow us on any of our other social media platforms at YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We really appreciate you guys, and you can also email us at granniescrimebusters@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.